Absolutely.
Hello, everyone. Welcome in. I'm Amanda Panda. Welcome to my stream. Today we are multi-streaming on Janae's YouTube channel as well. I have put the link into the chat for you all who want to check that out. But we have two special guests today with me. We have Jesse, who is the designer and owner of Good Days Game. How are you doing, Jesse?
Good. Thank you. How are you guys doing?
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here and joining us on the stream. And then we have a special guest, Janae, who is a streamer on YouTube. And you also did Twitch for a while, didn't you?
I've done it all. Even things that aren't even around anymore that you would have never heard of. I'd have been like, yeah, I was there. I was there. I was with the cool kids.
Yes. So I put the link in for her link tree into the chat as well. Hello, Eva. Yeah. So today we are doing a live stream and playthrough of the game Escape Deathrace 2182, the Legendary Stratos Edition, currently on Kickstarter. Although I think the TDS might not be the Legend LS version, right?
It's very similar. But no, the only thing is actually it really is. The two games play identical. The LS edition, it brings the figurines, the pre-painted race cars, which we do have here on the stream. These ones are a solid color, but they're actually painted where you can distinguish the tires and the windows and the flames out the back. That's the different rule book, and it includes a game board, and it does include bigger component like dice as well. The Mint Tin edition, the compact edition, does not include those things because of its size. So same gameplay, just a bigger package. So this one, it really feels the same as both.
Awesome. Eva says she was in everyone's top 5 on MySpace. Oh, that's really cool.
I love that so much. What about Zynga? Like,
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Zynga with wasn't it with the X?
it was a
Yeah. Oh, Z.
Zynga, I think. Or maybe you're right.
Oh,
Maybe it was an X.
there was
Zynga.
one with an X too.
I think
Hello,
that might have
Devdan.
it.
Welcome in. So, I just like to do a little interview at the start of my streams and do a little chit chat with everybody. Before that, Eva says I was going to Google chat one, but I cannot remember the name. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Oh no, I started, like I was alive when there was no personal computers, when Apple was the first one. AIM chats is where you did it while you were in class where the computer, I mean, the first one, the real floppy disk, the floppy disk, y'all, not the not floppy square disk. That's called floppy disk. But anyways, let's chat about board games. So Jesse, when did you start playing modern board games?
It was during the creation of this game, I would say, which was 2000. Well, I probably a couple years into just me working on this in my spare time uh, as a as an inspirational tool. I would just watch YouTube videos of new games, new releases, previews and reviews, and how to plays. And it was probably sometime around 2016, so not that long ago, really. Uh, I I was enough was enough. I was watching all these videos, so I went out and the first two games that I got were Forbidden Island and Stone Age. I got into those.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
those were. I'm not a too heavy of a player. You'll notice in this game once we start playing, it's rather light. It's to me, it's a nice pickup filler style game. It's not it doesn't take itself too seriously. However, it was just a good threshold for me to get my foot into the door and just find my rhythm of what I like to do. So, yeah, it was during that time because I grew up playing Monopoly and all the other games with my siblings. Being the youngest of four, I always got demolished at those games. So I kind of grew up not really caring too much about board games, and then I discovered this, and now I have a nice healthy collection, at home of my games, and I can never get enough time to play.
Jesse, the
Oh,
real question is, sorry to
uh-huh.
interrupt the interview because I'm
Yeah,
the
no, go
youngest of
ahead.
four. The real question is, did you ever play Uno or checkers by yourself?
Oh.
I did not.
Oh, you're
Oh.
fine.
No, I can. I don't know if I won or lost that question, but I can safely say I did not.
That's interesting that you designed a game before playing any hobby board games, like only playing those mass market games. You started designing this game, then got into hobby board games.
So this game is a initially it's a tribute to a online video game that I was a third generation developer for. It's a mod of the Battlefield 1942 PC game. It's a racing mod called Interstate 1982. It is a race car, essentially obstacle courses. There's categories of maps. It's kind of like Twisted Metal meets, I don't know, obstacle courses. So there's kind of maps for everybody. So initially, it was inspired off that game, and the game consists of 300 different levels and maps, a lot of which I've created and you know just contributed to the community over at is82.com. So this was my tribute to them. It was an inspiration of it, and yeah, that is a fun fact. I agree that yeah, it's borderline ironic. Yeah, that I wasn't really involved in the board game or didn't have a huge appreciation for the board game, surrounding and universe until making my own game.
So cool. That's cool. Now,
Yeah.
Janae, I know you write and talk about tech and games. Now, is it mainly video games or do you do little board games as well?
Yeah, so it's mainly video games. I've been writing about them for about 11 years. Oh my gosh, it'll be like 11 years this year. So video games that are mostly indie. I think those are my favorite. And in my opinion, they deserve the most coverage because sometimes those are the most like wholesome, like deep story. And then you really get to see somebody's like brainchild like come to fruition like through pixels. So
That's so cool. So, do you play a lot of hobby board games or do you play mainly mass market games?
yeah, so I feel like I play mostly going to be video games. I have started to go to more like the gaming lounges, and usually they are more board game heavy. So I'll play stuff like that. But my brain has never fully wrapped around like playing a tabletop game. Like last year for the first time, I started playing like a bit of Dungeons and Dragons, but it was like through like Roll20 and things like that. So that's kind of the closest I've ever got to like sitting around a table and playing a game besides Monopoly, Sorry, or Uno. That one's got really heated and like chess and things like that. But like if we're talking about like deep story stuff, not really. So I'm really excited.
I'm glad they just popped you into this this stream with a board game
You
and having
know?
to PTS. But luckily, this game I feel like it's gonna be light enough for you, and Jesse's gonna be amazing at teaching you. We have a saying in the board game hobby where the teacher usually loses. Because they're trying to teach you, make sure you have a fun time. So we'll see if we can beat the designer. That's another thing in board games that we like to talk about. Eva also reminds me, Panda's first question was not "What are you eating for dinner?" But I guess board game's a good question. In board game Twitch, we do talk about food a lot, so
I love
so
food.
we
I
can also.
literally cook all the time. So whatever food stuff y'all want to talk about, I want to talk about.
I need to know, Amanda, what got you into board games?
It's funny. Y'all were the youngest. Well, Janae, are you also the youngest of four kids?
Yep.
Yeah. See, I'm a only child,
Mm.
so it's different for me. Being the only child. Hold on, something. There we go. Um, because like I didn't have a lot of people to play with, but I would play with my babysitters, and I still got board games for Christmas. But I really started when um I got a new job and I there was a board game cafe that no longer is around, and they you know they started on Kickstarter, and then me and my coworker would go every Saturday, and we would just pick games off the shelf and learn it and play it. And so it's been since like 2012 that I've been playing modern board games, and you can't tell because this green screen, but I have hundreds of games. I have to say, I'm guessing over 500 games I have. That's overwhelming me right now. But yeah, so I think I really started loving board games just because it was a way to interact with people and talk to people and get to know people without like that focused, staring, like let's deep dive into your brain, but you have something else to focus on. Also love the puzzling nature of board games. I do a lot of. I'm an omni gamer, which means I like different types of board games. So I'll do the very heavy strategic games, to very light, party games. I haven't really done any wargaming yet, but I'm slowly dipping my toes in that, and I do like one-off TTRPGs, role playing games, where it's just a one shot, one storyline. That's really fun. I've tried the carry on, but it's very hard to get the same people to the table, often like every week and stuff. So yeah, but Eva says the single child people always had the best board games. That's because we were
For
spoiled,
sure.
y'all.
For
We were
sure.
spoiled.
I think a good gateway game into the war genre might be Undaunted. I've
I
played that.
have played
Ooh.
Undaunted. I have played Undaunted. Redwood is a game about taking pictures, but it uses all the mechanics of wargaming in a totally different theme. So if you don't like war theme, you can try Redwood, which is what I need to really get played. But it has like that whole measuring system. You need to be within a certain amount of space to take that picture, aka hit the person, that type of thing. But yeah, so that's the one I'm dipping my toes in. By that, I have tried Undaunted, which is a fun game. But yeah, so I've been in this realm for a while now, and just doing a lot of stuff. I really like to get to know other people and talk to designers like yourself and Jesse, and get new people into the hobby like you, Janae, who we're just throwing in here. She has no idea what the game is about, has no idea how to play.
We're
I
gonna
also
do it
did not.
live. We're
It's good live, y'all. So, but it'll be fun. So I'm gonna change and go to the table view. The link to this Kickstarter, because it is currently on Kickstarter, is pinned in the chat, or you can hit ! Sponsored in Twitch. Um, I don't think it'll work in YouTube, but it'll work in my Twitch. And go check out the Kickstarter. The original Kickstarter is for the micro game. This is for the LS, like Jesse was saying, which is the bigger one. This is their TTS mod, and it is an incredible TTS mod, y'all. Like you can see how 3D it is, and we don't know what's gonna happen when we hit the start button over here. But there's all the cars and stuff. Ooh, wow, these cars are cool. But yeah, so you said that they were good. These are the like the base cars, and then they'll be painted. Is that right?
Yeah, for the TTS mod, they're just a solid color, but they're actually hand painted that come in the game in the LS
Awesome.
edition.
That's
I
so
I
cool.
like
It's all,
the sound that it makes when I drop the car. It's a little tink.
Yeah,
It's
I
cute.
think I have mine turned off, but that's just
Oh.
because I don't like the start. Oh, you flipped yours over. Look at
Not on purpose. It definitely
I
fell
know.
over.
Just press F here. There we go. I'll fix it for you.
Okay.
Okay, so Jesse, why don't you take it away? Tell us a little bit about this game and the backstory, the flavor text, as we like to say.
right. All right. In a dystopian future, in the year 2182, uh, kingpins and world governments worked together essentially as a really as a threat against the common individual. And Deathrace was a popular sport, which essentially was just extreme racing via cars. There's a new technology within the racing sport of undercarriage thrusts. They're called up thruster boosts, that combined with what you'll see in the back of these cars, the nitro flames, typical Nitronos combined with undercarriage thrusters, made cars capable of doing uncanny types of obstacles. They can perform barrel rolls over large gaps and things of that nature. So it just took on a huge wave. Most other sports just fell to the wayside because of how popular it was. Now, amidst this, again, there's a lot of crime and a lot of distrust in the community. There is there's also a comic book that's coming late this year. It's a 10-part series. So the first three are coming. All of these characters have their own comic. They all are together. There is a league called the Legendary Stratos League, aka the LS edition of this game. So they are vigilante. There's different leagues for Deathrace. So Deathrace they take place all over the world, and there's different leagues. This game focuses on the Legendary Stratos League, which they are more of a vigilante league. They also do their best to assist. They're kind of like crime fighters. At the same time as also they compete in different death races. So there is some backstabbing going on, and ultimately, what the premise of this game is. All of the members of the main core members of the Legendary Stratos League were abducted one at a time. And well, besides Green and Blue, they are a married couple. They were taken away around the same time, and they went through a portal, and everyone was just mysteriously disappearing through these portals when it would become stormy and thunder clouds with lightning would happen, and then these strange funnels would open up, and boom, they were gone. Ultimately, they ended up here on a death race. They're in a new world. It's not even known whether or not it's Earth anymore, and they have also been cast under a revenge spell. They don't know who brought them here, but it's no one that they've recognized necessarily. They sound familiar, but they've been brought to this world to compete in a death race, and there's only room for one to escape, and that one there is going to be the rescue pilot for the league is deployed at the end of the game. And over here there's in the start this is a deck of 20 road tiles, except the 20th tile is over here on the board across the way. This is the final boss on this little table across the. I don't know if you can see my marker here. So this is always the final road tile that we're going to place on the board. And this boss, his name is Twisted Fook. But once he is defeated, then we all have to fight each other to be the last player alive to win the game. And so what we're doing is we're creating a new road, a unique track with this deck of road tiles, and we're uncovering different roads and we're placing them however we want during our turn, and we're resolving what the road tiles do and what actions that we have. So essentially, we have to race to defeat the 3 sub bosses, which are found on this card. There's 3 sub bosses that are located in that road deck. Once they're defeated, then here's the road deck right next to this. The start tile whoever goes first, they can place this wherever they want. All of these props on the board are going to disappear once the game begins, and so we race to defeat the bosses because we want to defeat the bosses due to they provide us more ammunition for fighting each other and for fighting bosses. Once we select our characters, and our characters are also shown here at the top, each character has their own unique special ability. So this is a tile placing race car themed dungeon crawl. It puts 1 to 4 players against each other, and against the 3 sub bosses and the final boss to be the last player standing. What we do normally is we start by selecting our character based off of whoever was in a vehicle last goes first. And then after we've selected our character, then we will do a weapon draft. There's 16 weapon drops in the game. There's 4 of each. There's a landmine, pistol, which is called gunfire. There's fire drops and smoke bombs, which look like cute little disco ball bombs. And these are the reference cards for these on the bottom. The Mint 10 version does not include dice, but we do have this D4 draw deck. So you might have to let me know if we can add a D4 to this game. Otherwise, we can use this, which works just fine. We'll shuffle those. So at the beginning of the game, there's a draft. We draft 1 weapon at a time until all of us have 4. or we can play the introductory way where everybody just starts with one of each. Some, depending on the player's special abilities, they may be immune to different weapons, so you might want to be mindful of which ones you're selecting based off who you're playing. But you can still use these weapons in two different ways. You can use these weapons against each other on the open road. When I say open road, again, we're making a unique deck out of this, a unique track out of the road tiles, and then which I'll explain how they work. And we can also.
Do we want to hit start? Do we want to just do it?
Yeah, hit start.
Oh, it's not a button.
I think it's over here.
Is that the button? It's not doing anything. Press it.
Still have my ruler out.
Oh no, you just have to press tab. Aren't you yellow? No, you're red. Okay.
I'm yellow.
I don't see a button. I see the start. Oh, here.
That's just the start tile.
I thought it was a button that would flip it. Okay. Oh no, I see. That's the start tile. This is the. Oh my gosh, there is something burning over here too. Like.
Yeah, I think that's the switch for the fire.
Oh, that's switch for the fire. Oh, we can turn it off. Oh, this is interesting.
I lost my cursor. Oh. There, we got it back.
I keep saying you
So that's just
finished
the
your
end turn button. Oh, so we need to click the number of players to start.
Oh, I see. Okay, so we do 3 players. Oh, there we go.
Ha ha! Huzzah!
Okay.
Did it automatically give us?
Erase.
So.
Yes.
Are we able to repick characters, or do you want to roll with who we have selected?
I'm fine with purple.
You're happy?
I'm fine.
Are you selected as
Green's
green?
cute. I want to be green. I changed my mind.
I think if you let me see if I can change you to green. Oh wait, I have to first change you to a different color, and then I can change you to green. Wait, I can change team. Nope, not that. Change color.
Janae shaking
there
up
you
the
go.
game.
And then.
Great. I love that.
That's interesting.
And we'll want to start. We'll want to move that road tile. Actually, it can be in the center. It can be moved towards any really side you guys want.
Okay, here. I am changing. There we go.
So I was at red, and it automatically moved me to blue previously. That was weird.
I know, so that's why I'm fixing it. Okay. What is it? Okay. There we go. There we go. Right now it's fixed. Okay, is that the colors everybody wants?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm happy with this one.
Then I can click. Well, let's talk about the different people that we can play as.
So
because when I click on that, it's gonna change.
These are the bio side. If we flip, how do you flip a card over?
F.
Okay, let's do that for. So from left to right, I'm just trying to get over there. We have Shooter McGavin. Shooter McGavin, Black Shades. This character is immune to the gunfire weapon drops, like the pistols, and the blue your hand's slightly covering is weapon drops or drive-bys and they're now except that there's a
Jesse. Oh, why are we disconnected? If you hit Alt, then you can make it bigger. But why am I disconnected?
Oh, you're right. Thank you.
Are y'all still in that game?
Oh, it just got disconnected.
No, you shouldn't be.
No.
We're gonna. I think I have to recreate.
Whoopsie.
Dang it. Let me see if I can create it. With there we go. Auto save.
Your signal, Captain.
Did that auto save us? Jared Goblins. Hey, Sir Bearsworth. How's it going? Hello, Bonzonator. Welcome in. It is loading. Yep. And I have to tell y'all that I have it under a different.
Mhm.
So the server and the password's the same. So that's different. And then I'm going to take a color blue. There we go. How are y'all doing? Hello Bonzinator, hello Subursworth. What are y'all eating for lunch or dinner? Or whatever. I need some caffeine. I have a Coke with me. Not sponsored by Coke. Could be sponsored by Coke. If Coke wants to sponsor. Probably won't happen. But, did it... is the password correct? Repeat that. Were y'all able to get it?
I've typed in escape and it doesn't pop up.
No. The server name and password should be Panda. With a capital. So, when you go join, and then on that search bar, it should type the word Panda.
Mm-hmm.
Did it pop up as the
now
game?
It has, yes.
Okay. The Bearsworth said, I did not have lunch. Been busy working through it. Have a real good cup of Irish cream tea. Ooh, very nice. Need to figure out dinner.
It failed. Oh, you did say capital P.
Yes. And Jesse is in. Do you want to... What color? You want to go back to red?
Yeah, I'll go back to red.
There you are. Oh, all my cameras are back. Okay, excellent. We're back in, y'all. We're back in. Okay.
Now on these health, each character starts with 20 health. There's a health indicator on the top and bottom of their card. Except the game has a health, like a clip that just you move across the the different points as you gain or lose them. That's not here, so we'll have to use some sort of indicator to maintain our health.
Well, we haven't started the game yet, so it might change. I just wanted to go through the different characters that you could possibly, so people can see, and then I'll press the little start button.
Shall I continue?
Yeah, Bond says, how did you know I was eating? I just finished a veggie sandwich. Us streamers eat at odd times. That's very true, Bond. Bond streams video games and board games, and usually starts around 5:30 Pacific every day on her Twitch stream, so go follow her. Eva says, do we say what we want to make for dinner and then what we actually make? They possibly can be two different things. Yes. Oh, Eva does ask Janae, what are you eating?
It's a candy bar. It's like a...
What's your favorite candy bar?
I don't have one anymore. Ever since I went to Europe and I tasted real chocolate, I can no longer eat Twix. So
makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
There's a chocolate bar here called like Phaser, but I've actually learned to make my own chocolate, so I've been doing that and adding like almonds and like blueberries to it. So maybe my chocolate's my favorite.
Oh, very nice. That's awesome. Dang. Okay, let's go through the characters. The first one is Shooter McGavin.
Yes. And this character is immune to gunfire weapon drops from other characters. Also a drive-by. A drive-by is simply when one player moves past the road tile, not landing on it, just moves past it. As an opponent, they get the opportunity to perform a dice attack, rolling their dice to do a one-time attack, unless you're the blue character, which we'll get to. So this character you cannot do a drive-by against. They are vulnerable, however, to the battle it out scenario, and that is between two players. When they land on the same space, they each get a single attack against each other. This character, unlike the others, they get first strike against a boss during a boss battle, which we will talk about boss battles soon enough.
Yeah.
Second player is Rebecca Jones. This character, she is she's like the aggressive character in the game. She can
Yes.
counterattack drive-bys. So whenever a character does a drive-by against her, she gets to actually do a counterattack dice roll. And she is every time she attacks a character, from if she uses the gunfire weapon drop, if she does a drive-by just on the board, if she and from a counterattack, a boss battle, she will deal an extra 1 point of damage to any opponent, be it a boss or another player. So
Dang.
she's a +1 attack. And
So
we have
Janae's gonna be the aggressive
Heck
character
yeah,
in this
that's
game.
always me. I'm
Pew
so
pew,
glad
buddy.
I got to like pick. I'm so glad. Like,
and
that's good.
she is one of my favorite characters.
So she's married to the blue character?
The red.
Oh, the red. Okay.
Do I get to murder him or do we love each other? Just asking for story purposes.
Remember, there is a revenge spell that we're all cast on, so
Bet.
yeah, there's no whole, yeah, there's
Okay.
no more love right now. So this is definitely it's not a cooperative game or semi-cooperative. The aerial
The
air
blue?
raiders, and
Yep,
she
that's
has
the one I'm playing.
yes, she has a drone named Flamin. It's her little sidekick, and she's also known as the Blue Swordswoman. Her abilities are she's immune to the landmine weapon drop. Just imagine that her drone shoots them before she drives over them, and then also she can attack twice during a drive-by, a battle it out, or a boss battle. So
Mm,
that's pretty strong. She has a very strong special ability, being that she can attack twice.
nice.
And Mista, also Matthew Midnight. His full name is actually Mistamontier Jones.
Oh,
More on that in the comics. And so he's the fire character, immune rather. So there are fire weapon drops, which you saw earlier, and we'll get to. He's immune to those. And there's fire road tiles. There's two of them in the deck of road tiles. If he drives over them, they do not do any damage. When they do 2 points of damage to other characters.
mm,
Now, if equipped, this character, when you have two fire weapon drops, you can use them both at once. So this is the only character that can use two weapon drops from your stash at one time, but they have to both be the fire weapon drop. So that can be
mhm.
very powerful because a weapon drop is worth 6 points, 3 points of damage against a boss. So that's 6 points in one go.
That's nice.
Good Day, the flagship character. Good Day he's the character who moves the fastest, so he always gets +1. He has the option to move +1 with every movement. So if right at the beginning, if I roll a 2, I can draw 3 tiles, if etc. So I get to move one space more than normal, and also I say I because I relate with this character. It's my handle for so many different games and things. The and I won't
So
be the
your favorite color is yellow in
yeah,
games?
it is.
Okay, I always play blue. That's why I chose blue.
Yellow is mine, but I like to play some of the other characters. And then there are two hazard road tiles in this game, where essentially it's like a break in the road, and you have to use your car's ability to jump over that gap in the road to keep moving, and you have to roll for success to do that. This character does not have to roll for success to go over those unique road tiles. So they have the possibility to gain the upper hand via just speed. And
Nice.
last but not least is Regad. Regad is the strongest character as far as he takes one less damage no matter what hits him. So he's the best character to counter green. If you're ever playing this game and green selects their character, if you want to have or better yet, if someone's ever purple, you might want to be green, because green cancels out this character's ability and vice versa a little bit. So whatever this character, whenever they get hit, it's always one less. Whatever it is, if it's an event card or a boss, if it is another player attacking them, then they get one less damage. There are road tiles called Nitronos tiles. They look like kind of like a rainbow road on Mario Kart. They give the characters extra speed, like they count as free movement. This character gets increased movement by it. They get a +1 for their movements if they go over one of these tiles, which we'll talk about. So those, my friends, are the 6 characters.
And we have chosen
Nice.
ours. Janae's gonna be Rebecca Jones. Pew pew. I will be Ariel, which looks like me, and I get a little bot friend, which I love. And then Jesse's gonna be Mr.
Yes.
So we are going to start this. I pressed the 3. Okay. So everything has cleared off so we can see everything very nicely. Why is that?
Who was in a vehicle last? I was about 4 hours ago.
Then, well, Janae?
Maybe. I don't know where you know.
Well, why don't you start so that we can kind of see what we're doing?
Okay, so I pick a card, which is roll a dice.
Well, I was going to say Jesse's good. Oh, wait. Jesse,
Oh,
do
my
you want to
bad.
start?
I'm going to propose that Panda starts,
Okay.
and
I
that way
start.
you're most familiar with just using tabletop. So
Okay. Why did it change our colors and change our...
That's so
Weird.
funny. I'm okay with what's happening. I know we just kind of, because I don't.
There.
Okay.
I'll be the black player. It's fine. And then Janae's going to be green.
I can still give you the attributes of blue. It's not going to be a problem.
And then you will be red. Okay. Now we fixed it.
So we are actually changing our characters?
Yes. So I will be black.
Oh.
Okay, so everybody starts
wait,
with,
okay.
we want to make sure we have this in our possession. Everyone should have 2 power cards. I'm saying I only have
We only have one. Yes.
one needs to be, there's a power card deck over here. We need to make sure everyone is dealt there's 4 magic monkey wrenches. Those are the healing cards. Everybody gets 1. We leave the 4th one out, and then we shuffle the non-monkey wrench power cards, and then we get dealt
Can
those.
you put your hand over and hit tab? I can't see what you're looking at.
Here.
Nothing.
Far left of the board.
Far left of the board. Here?
Yes, those 2 decks.
Okay.
It has a lightning bolt on it.
So the lightning bolt is the...
That's the power card,
Don't
and
listen to
we
me.
want to
And we
take
want
out.
to have...
Mhm.
Okay, so what should I do with the power cards? Do you want me to...
Can we look at them all?
Yes. Spread.
I don't see how fun. No, I can already tell that there's not. The monkey wrenches are not there. So that is fine. We'll just have to. It's going to make it even more death racy. We're not going to have. We're going to have to. We'll get our first one. We're all going to. So everyone does have a power card, and it's not a monkey wrench, correct?
Let me see.
It should just be at the bottom of
I
your
do
screen.
have a monkey wrench. Do you want me to duplicate? We have a roll card. You both have a roll card, and I have a monkey wrench.
The roll cards just go in the deck in the middle.
I have a
so
fallen airstrike.
Wait, it has changed. This is weird. Yes, you have a call-in airstrike, and you have a barrel roll.
Mm-hmm.
Are we supposed to all have monkey wrenches?
Yes.
Okay, I will copy and duplicate. How many did you need?
4 total.
Okay. So I will deal out these. There you go. Why
And
is it
then
like that?
the 4th one should be set aside.
Okay. The 4th one will be set aside. Here we go.
That's not that's actually a D4 draw card. Number 1.
No, it's a monkey wrench to me.
Okay, not in my screen.
Oh no.
So I have some nice. There might be some bugs in this version.
Is it if you look at this card?
Yeah.
Does it look like a monkey wrench or not?
It does not.
Okay. What about you, Janae? Does it look like a monkey wrench to you? Because the cards in your hand look like roll cards.
It is a monkey wrench.
How funny.
It is a monkey wrench. Okay.
They look like roll cards. Like
maybe they say number 1.
Yeah, because your cards look like roll cards too, so maybe we're not supposed
If they're
to
in the
know.
hand, it looks like roll cards. Yeah, we're not supposed to know, but on the table, you see a roll card still, Jesse? Okay. I don't know. Because these are the roll deck.
Correct.
And those are roll cards. Let me search this.
Should be a 1 through 4 on those.
Yep, those are correct.
I do see that I have a monkey wrench in my hand.
Okay,
So
good.
that's good
So
though.
then, okay, that'll work.
So what I would do now is shuffle all the remaining, once you moved them off the board, they have the same back as the draw card, which is interesting. That's just on my, oh yeah, when you separate them, how weird. So
Yeah, that's being weird.
even the two that are out here by themselves, these guys, these should go in that deck.
Okay.
And the monkey wrench, shuffle them all together. Technically, you'd leave the monkey wrench out, but that's
Okay.
fine. If we
I
get a
can take it out.
wrench, we'll trade it in. Go ahead and give everyone a non-monkey wrench power card.
Here's the monkey wrench. Okay. And I think the easiest thing for me to do is just to give you each one like this. Oops. Yep, that's me. And then this one's like that. Okay. The backs change, y'all. It's so weird. Anyways, okay. So we got our monkey wrenches.
I'm not sure how to view the opposite card.
Flip it. Hover over it and press F. There you go. Now you should be able to view it in your hand. Oh.
Now in a regular game, or like this is all public information.
Oh, okay.
There's no trading or stealing cards or trading, so it doesn't make a big difference. But it is public information on what cards you have. All right. So next we would do the weapon draft selection, where we all take turns selecting these weapons until we all have 4.
We don't take the card. The cards stay where they are.
Yeah, these are simply for reference.
Okay.
If we want, we can go through and read what each one does. But I've pretty much no, we can go through them. So looking at the landmine, let me get over here. Was it F to read it?
Alt. Hover over it and press Alt.
Yeah, so the landmine, whenever you move on your turn, you can drop it on any tile that you placed. A landmine stays in effect until it's detonated. All of the other 3 are instants, or they burn up after after the end of your turn. But this one does stay in effect until detonated. So if you're in a take that type of mood, you want to use these against your opponents, but you want to be careful when you use them because the road changes so easily, where players can decide which way they go. That you want only when your player is truly bottlenecked and you know that they have to go that way is it advantageous for you to play a landmine. So use them wisely if you're going to use them out on the open road. But when you are fighting a boss, you'll see on that card it does say deals -3 HP on boss battles. It is a one-time use, so it's a discard after you've used it against a boss. And the smoke bomb is it is the defensive weapon in the game. If you're playing it against a boss always gets first strike against the opponent for 3 damage, and then the player gets their set of actions to fight the boss, and then the turn goes to the next player. Using the smoke bomb allows the player to take first strike, preventing the boss from getting that first strike, and then the turn moves to the next player. If you're using it on the open road, you would put the smoke bomb on your location, and when a player, if you do that, if you anticipate a player is going to drive past you, and that prevents them from doing a drive-by or a battle it out if they do in fact drive past you or land on your location. It just makes you invisible, and it does fade away at the start of your next turn. Whoever used it, they get a full round of all the other players before it fades away.
Okay.
The fire drop is similar in that it does fade away at the start of your next turn. But the fire drop, you place it on any space that you touched this turn, and that is going to that will cause 2 points of damage anytime a player passes through it, except for the red shades. And it also deals 3 points of damage against a boss when used, and it's immediately discarded. So pretty simple on the fire drops. Last but not least is the gunfire or the pistol. So if you're driving past a player, or if you stop on a space before them, one space either forward or behind them, you can discard a pistol and hurt them for 2 HP. If you're 2 spaces away, you can discard this and deal 1 HP damage to a player. And then also, but if you're on the same spot as a player, you cannot use it because that's what you would do for a battle it out. And then again, like the other three, this can be used for 3 points of damage against a boss during a boss battle. So
Okay.
again, if you're feeling take thatty, they're great to play against other players. There is a little bit of weapon management. They're very effective against the bosses, but you don't want to use it against a boss if you know you're not going to kill the boss. But more on that in a second. So, any questions about the weapons?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Cool.
So is it reverse, where it's the last player chooses first, or the start player chooses first?
Start player chooses first.
Okay, I'm gonna take the fire away from you. Sorry.
That's perfect. And are we going to go? Oh, in this game, my micro and macro games, I do turn play is counterclockwise. So,
Okay. So it'd be me, then James, then Janae?
Jesse.
Is Jesse... Wait, yeah.
Yeah.
Clockwise would be... Oh. Clockwise would be me, then Janae, then Jesse. Counterclockwise would be me, then it'd be black, red, green.
Okay, so we want to go. Are we going to go green?
You wanted me to be the start player, right?
Yeah,
So...
I'll go left.
Okay, so then we're gonna go clockwise. Okay. So Janae, you get to choose. We just choose 2 weapons each, or 1?
No, we take one, just one each until we have 4. So you
Okay.
took a fire.
Yes. Janae is taking, what is that?
It's a smoke bomb.
The disco ball smoke bomb. Nice. And of course you're gonna take a fire. Yep. And we stop, right?
No, we keep
No.
going until we all have 4.
Oh, until all of us has 4 each. Okay. Okay. Well then. Do I want to be defensive with the smoke? I'll be the defensive with the smoke bomb. Okay. Are you gonna go for one of each? Ooh, interesting. Of course, you have to play into your strengths as the firebug. I am immune to drive-bys, but vulnerable from battle it out scenarios, which means that the smoke bomb would help me with battle it out scenarios.
Yeah, so in the solo variant of this game, which it plays identical, the only difference is that this character just you just don't get smoke bomb. There's no need for a smoke bomb. Otherwise, the game plays identical with 1 player as it does up to 4 players.
I'm just gonna take another smoke bomb for now. Oh, you took another one of those. Ooh, lead mines. Ooh, oh, you went heavy fire. Okay. I'm gonna get a gun.
Now, and we'll talk about how we get more of these later.
Yeah.
I will take a, knowing that you're immune to the pistols, I don't necessarily want one.
Yep. Okay, so now we have 4 each.
Perfect. And now, starting player gets to move the starting tile. I would probably just drag it closer to you, so it gives us a more of an open area to start with. Sometimes the board can wrap around itself, and this isn't the actual board. The board is like a 13 by 13 grid, and it does overlap. So if you go off the grid, you can circle back to the other side of the board. But we're not gonna we're gonna play it as if there were no board, and we'll go from there. So, are we going to act as if your skills are blue, or are you going to play with the black player attributes?
I'll just play with the black player attributes. It's fine.
Okay, cool. So on this table, where there's the boss battle health card, there's also the road deck. I guess you could leave it over there.
I can move it closer so that we can see it.
Okay.
There we go.
So the play begins by rolling the dice, or in this case, the D4 draw cards.
I got 2.
And then draw 2 road tiles, one at a time, and reveal it. And starting off with a hazard. That's
dang.
Can we shuffle these?
Well, I can shuffle it again.
No, it's okay.
There you go.
Nice.
Nope.
Meant to be. So
Meant to be.
you have to connect it in a logical way, and that's a straightforward road. There's no turns on that one. And then grab a second tile and reveal it, just a straight. Perfect. Now you get to move in a normal play you move your character up to that many spaces, but you always have to stop on a hazard because
Okay.
if you notice around the hazard it does say it says stop. So you move your character to the first half of that road tile and you have to roll the dice again for success. You cannot play weapon drops or do drive-bys or battle it outs on a hazard location.
Okay.
This
There's
is
too
one of the
much.
it's one of the few locations you cannot do any additional things. So now you want to roll for success. You need a 3 or a 4 to get over it. Yeah.
Oh, I've survived the hazard. I
So
keep on racing.
and it was a flawless. So if you actually read that 4, it says 0 damage for a hazard.
Yeah.
These draw cards also act as reference cards for different things in the game. These come in the mint tin. Well, actually, they also come in the LS edition. So even though the dice are also included, so good. So you actually, because there is a road tile, you land on that new road tile.
Okay.
You could put now here you could play a smoke bomb if you wanted. You could play a fire on the. It's not going to burn you because you're initiating it on this turn on a space that you touched is fine. You cannot play weapons on the start location. I did not say that earlier either. So and also you have the action to use a power card or trade in a power card. Whenever you're trading in a power card, you create a face up discard pile. So for future actions, if you trade in a power card, you have the choice to take the top face down or face up discard.
Is the
Power.
monkey
Yeah,
considered?
let's shuffle that back into the deck.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Okay.
So your options are you can pass or you can play a weapon, and or you can trade in or use a power card. Early game like this, you might not be able to do anything. Maybe call an airstrike. I mean, technically you can airstrike the starting area, but it's.
I don't know. Let's just drop some fire behind me.
So yeah, that's perfect. Well, just keep in mind if I drive through, if I go through successfully, it's not going to do anything.
Right.
If green goes through successfully, they will take the damage. So,
Oh yes, that's fine.
okay, perfect. And then, do you want to do anything with your power cards, or are you good?
No, I'm good. So let me just recap what I just did. That Hey Pilar Angel, this looks sick. Yes, it's currently on Kickstarter. It is day one. This is the micro. This is the TTS mod, Tabletop Simulator mod, but we are playing the full game. And the current version on Kickstarter is a bit bigger than the micro version. You get everything in the micro version, but you're gonna add your cars and a board and stuff like that. So check it out. It is the pinned comment in the chat. Okay, so what I have done is I roll it a d4 or draw a card. The number on the card is how many road tiles I flip one at a time in place, correct? Then I would move the same number. So I rolled 2, so I place 2 and I can move up to 2.
To 2, you always have to move at least 1. You don't have to take the full amount.
Okay.
And some situations will stop you from taking your full amount as well.
Right. So hazards we have to stop and then we have to roll in order to see if we pass the hazard or get damage. Then I can continue because I passed it flawlessly. And then after my movement is done, I can either place a weapon, one of these little tiles, or play a power card, or trade in a power card. Is that correct?
And you can choose to do the power card actions and weapon drop actions before your move.
Before, or is it during my move? Because I moved 2, so I can move 1, play a power card, or drop a weapon, and then continue my movement. Is that correct?
For example, on your next turn, before you do your movement, if you want to play a power card or a weapon, you can do that before. You can do them in any order.
Okay, so I can do it in the middle of my movement as well, correct?
In the middle of your movement, no. You cannot play a weapon during the middle. You resolve where you place it after your movement, unless it's at the beginning. Then it just depends on the type of weapon that it is.
Okay, so it's either before or after your full movement.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, excellent. Okay, Janae, are you thinking? Well, you first have to roll it. Let me just hit the roll button.
Sorry?
Right here. Hit this button. Can you see that roll? Oh, or you can flip it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hazard, you survive. You lose 1 HP. In attempt, battle it out. You deal -3 damage. Crit. Drive by.
But you don't look at that right now.
Oh.
It's just the number.
Move the things first. Grab the.
Yeah, so you're gonna. Oh, wait. Yeah. So you just take one.
Okay.
And then flip it. Press F button.
Okay, so it's a
place
hazard,
it.
and it goes straight.
And then hazard. That's beautiful.
Grab another one. Wait, you grabbed. Yeah, quick drop. There we go.
Why am I grabbing?
Because it's you. If you grab it too slow, it takes it the whole thing. Ah, there's the turn.
Now you can rotate that if you want it to go the other way. It's your choice.
QE will rotate.
Yeah, I see. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, you know what? I did put it rotate like.
Do you want it there or do you want it there?
I want it the other way. So.
Okay, there you go. Oh, there you go. And then your last one.
A boss. Ooh. This is a 4-way intersection.
Oh. Okay.
And
you have to put it there.
On the table of bosses, that represents OMG Zilla number 1. He's the middle boss, and he's already at full health of 10.
Okay.
You are going to. You won't be able. After you do a hazard, you do not get to complete the rest of your movement. So once you just complete the hazard, you end on the next road tile, and that does end your movement phase.
Okay.
So because she has 3 movement, but okay, yeah. So you have 3 movement. You're gonna move 1 onto the hazard.
Right.
Then you have to, but you cannot do your full 3 movement because you've done a hazard.
Exactly. Right. Shuffle the B4 deck. Move your card to the hazard. No. Roll that dice again. I'll call it a dice.
Oh, roll it again.
Yep.
Oh. There's a lot of dice rolls.
Now we look at it.
That is a success. Now we need to talk about our health. Where are our health cards?
It is in front. It's on here. We have a little cube on it. So
perfect. So you're going to move. You do take 1 damage for going through it.
So you move your cube down 1.
Jump. You would move your cube down to 19.
Okay. And then.
And you do end on the fire, so you're going to take another 2 damage from the fire.
Sorry. Okay, so what happened, Janelle, is that and if you want, look at where the shadow is. But what happened is that you moved 1, you survive the hazard, and when you survive a hazard, you have to move 1 more, but you don't get to move any other more. So you had 3 movement, you're only gonna move 2. But because you have driven over the fire, it has damaged you twice to any player who drives through the fire. But now you're fine. Now, do you want to use any weapon drops? Do you want to use the cards in your hand?
So does the fire damage me -2 and then a top of another -1 because the card says that I survived -1.
You survived the hazard on the road, but it still hit you for -1. Then you drove onto a tile with fire.
The fire was a -2, so then that got me to 17. Okay, do I want to do anything?
Now you get you can do battle it outs and drive-bys are completely optional. It's recommended, but it's optional. It is not a cooperative game, so I see no reason for you to take it easy on your opponents. And your character does. This is one of the only times you'll be able to actually have an encounter with the Black Shades, with Shooter McGavin. So, do you want to do a battle it out with this character, Janae?
Yeah, I can.
So what you would do, you get you get that first strike. You roll the dice again, and
So,
Mhm.
so battle it out. So you don't have to have a gun. It's just that whenever we land on the same tile as someone else, we can attack them.
There are, if you zoom in on the race cars, there's a little Gatling gun on top of the car that represents
Ah,
that represents the dice roll in
okay.
these drive-bys and battle it outs.
So you hit me for 1.
Okay, so then, but it's a plus. It's a +1, so it's 2.
Oh yeah, because the
Green's a. Oh wait, no.
no.
Who's green now?
Me, I'm green, so
Yeah.
I go down to 15,
No,
and
no, no,
then
no, no.
oh
You
No, no, no.
Green just rolled a 1,
yeah.
Yes.
so then that means it's a 2 damage to black
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
because your special
because it's
ability.
okay, so it is a battle out. You deal -1 damage, not your best, but why is it 2 damage?
Because her special ability is a +1 on battle it outs.
Oh, that's right.
It doesn't say battle it out. Rebecca's gunfire weapon drops, drive-bys,
apologies.
counterattacks, and boss battles.
Apologies. I spoke hastily.
So it's only
Oh,
one
okay.
hit, right?
It's a
Yeah, it's
true
only
one.
one because it's a battle it out, not a drive-by. Got it.
Yes, and I
Okay.
am immune to drive-by, so it wouldn't
And you get to
matter.
counterattack and do your own dice roll against it's still Janae's turn, but you would do your own attack now.
Danae just attacked me.
Yeah.
I
And
don't get to defend.
on a battle it out, each player gets 1 attack.
So you
against you.
do. You get to
Okay,
attack.
so I do, but then Janae could then counterattack my defense.
Not on a boss battle.
This is not a boss battle. This is a
Not
battle it
on
out.
a battle it out, I meant.
Okay. Now, if I initiated the battle it out, then Janae could counterattack? No,
Nope.
it's only drive-bys that you
Not on
counterattack. Okay, it's only a drive-by. So if I drove by you and attacked you as I drove by, then you can counterattack. But drive-bys normally has no counterattack. But in a battle it out, we each get to attack each other. Is that correct? Okay. Oh, I hit you for 3 in a battle it out.
It's a great time for me to tell you guys before it happens, and that is a 1 deals 1, a 2 is a 2, 3 is a 3, 4 is a miss in these situations.
Oh, that's interesting.
So this is a battle it out, so I lose 3.
Yes. Apologies. Not really, but yes,
Right.
apologies.
Okay.
Yes. Wow, this is a real pew pew game, y'all. Hello, Shanana Rainer. Happy Tuesday to you as well. Okay, so that now we battle it out. Can Janae still drop weapons or use power cards?
Yes, you have the option if you wanted to use a power card, trade a power card, or use a weapon drop or pass. The only weapon you could really use is a fire of your own or a smoke bomb. Technically, a landmine if you have one. What's in your inventory? Yeah.
Yeah,
She only
it's
has
just
landmines and smoke bombs.
Mm-hmm.
A landmine's pretty juicy because if I, well, actually, yeah. Is it my turn next?
Yes.
Yes, I will. Are you doing the smoke bomb?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
Right
so-
on top of me.
All right, I'm gonna roll.
Okay. Roll it. Okay, so you got 1.
What's our flip button?
F.
And it was QE, you said?
Yes, for rotate. There's a little square above that says like 15 or 45. If you click that to like 90, then it allows you to rotate a little bit
That
faster.
makes a
But
bit more
it's up to you.
sense.
I'm gonna go like.
Oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
So this is a Nitronos tile that, if you go the direction of the arrow, it counts as a 0 space going in that direction.
Ah, that's interesting. Oh, but you can go the opposite way of this. Oh,
You
that's
can drive
interesting.
forward or backward in this game.
Okay.
This is one of the
Oh.
rare layouts where you actually have a straightaway for a long period of time. It usually
Yeah.
branches out very quickly. So, and every game is different because of how the road deck is. The track is always different. So with that said, let's move on to the hazard. I'm gonna shuffle. How do you shuffle?
R.
R.
Hover and press R. Hello, Quaid Rain. Good afternoon. Racing Games Room. Yes.
I made it.
So you made it, but you got hit by 1.
I take 1 damage. So moving over here.
Here, I'll help you.
Okay.
Yep, there you go.
Perfect. Now,
Yes.
I cannot attack either of you. I'm gonna go ahead and just pass.
Okay, so y'all, Jesse's, Mista is immune to fire weapons, which means that he's immune to my little fire drop over here. And he's not gonna be able to hit, would the smoke bomb affect both of us? Like, it would...
Yes, you're on the same spot, so
we're defense, so he prevents any drive-bys or battle it out, so that's why he's not gonna pew-pew either of us, so we shall see.
And now that fire does fade away because it's your turn, and
So we're gonna go where?
into the graveyard where it can be retaken, and the only way to get more weapons and power cards is by defeating bosses.
Okay. So this is a boss for those that came a little bit late. This boss is, oh my god, Zilla 1. Which I love that name. But yes. So I am going to roll it. I have a 3, but there is a hazard right in front of me. So I'm going to move my 1. And then we're going to roll it again. Oh, I did not beat that hazard. Let's see. No luck. You lose 1 HP. I did not beat it, so I stay there, is what I'm guessing.
The hazard.
I stay on the hazard. Now, after I could play this, I'm not going to play any of that. I mean, since Janae, I felt bad. She protected me. I might as well put a little... I don't know if I should put a smoke bomb and protect both of us or everybody from Mr. Fire here.
You cannot
Oh,
use
I can't press anything. The hazard, huh?
You could place a fire on a tile that you've covered this turn. So if you want to put a landmine there or a fire, you could. But you've already used fire.
And I can't... Oh, you can't do a smoke bomb on a hazard?
No, because you can't do a drive-by or battle it out on a hazard, so there's no need.
Awesome. Perfect. I did lose a health, but I'm also safe.
You want to turn around and take a pop at one of us with your pistol for 2 points of damage, you can.
I can turn around?
Yeah,
so I'm going to make a U-turn.
Hand out the window and boom!
Could do that.
You might want to save your resources.
I am going to save. There's a boss coming up, so that would be me. Okay, so Janae.
Now the smoke fades.
There you go. Oop,
Did we do an official turn change?
No, I don't have that on, I think.
Yeah, if you hit this trash can over by the...
It's not working. Oh! Whoa.
Sorry.
Someone's dog.
Okay.
Did not like the beep beep? No, just kidding. Okay, so you have a 1, so you're only moving 1 onto the hazard as well. Then you're gonna roll it to see if you beat the hazard.
Oh, I thought I didn't because it said -2.
No, that was the number of tiles. Oh, by the way, I did not place my tile. I rolled a 1. I should have placed my tile first.
Okay.
And then you rolled a 1, so you should also place a tile. We'll do... Oh, sorry. I'll do this. Okay, so now you also place a tile. Oh, it looks like it's on fire. I don't know why. Because it's a fire tile, that's why.
Yes,
so you can go down here, you can go over there.
So if you place it there the way I just saw it, that might be considered an illegal move because you're making a block.
But you can rotate.
I was gonna rotate it.
If you rotate it, then that's good.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so now you moved on to the hazard with your 1. You've drawn or rolled for it. Well, that won't work either because this is a
because it's a
four-way intersection,
four-way.
right?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Which way do you want it? There you go. That works. Or that works. Yep. And you rolled a 2 for the hazard. You also lose 1 HP, and you don't get to move anymore.
After
Wait,
it?
hold on. No. So you were here. You went on to
Yeah.
the hazard. You rolled a 2.
Yeah.
So you do not get to move anymore because you did not bypass the hazard, but you
correct.
do lose 1 health.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you cannot use either of your weapon drops, but if you want to use any of your power cards in your hand, you can do that. Okay, so you hit the next turn, so now it's Jesse's turn.
It's,
Jesse, what is your dog's name, by the way? Everyone loves a good pupper.
oh yes, that was Ella, our little terrier. She's our our 7-year-old pound puppy.
Oh my goodness, 7-year-old. Oh my goodness.
She's our little cutie.
Okay,
Our shuffling again was
R. Roll it.
roll it.
Ooh, you got a 4, but you
All
have
right.
to move on to your draw 4 first. Oh dang. Okay. See what you're gonna get. Ooh, another nitro.
Let's go ahead and I like the fire, so we'll keep the road going to the fire. Hopefully, I can.
Uh-oh.
Oh, went
There
the
we
wrong
go.
way. Let's go.
Do you want it down or do you want to go up?
I want to go. I want to go with the free spaces, so
Okay.
take it that way, and then we'll go ahead
I'm
and.
gonna move everybody over a little bit.
Very nice. And
There's
we're
your
gonna
number 2. Oh, it's the other boss?
So the I would let when in the
Oh, there's
events where you do place them here,
yeah.
it does create one of that four-way intersection is blocked off. It's not accessible.
Yeah.
So
So
just be,
is that allowed?
it's allowed. I tried it wherever possible, avoid it. Yeah, and that would be if I had no other choice, I would put it there. So, but I have a choice, and it's going to be here. But in the countless games I've played, we just let that roll right here. I think it's a better experience to have more player agency. So, but putting the boss side by side, it's not going to hurt anything.
Oh my
I
goodness.
want to be fair.
Zilla 1
Ouch.
and 2 are out. Okay, so that's your second. You have 2 more tiles to place.
And my sorry, thank you. Okay, let's see. Well, that fire road is not getting the love that it deserves. So we'll go ahead and
Thank you, Deathwormed Over, for the 9-month resub. Woo! Odds Bodkins. What? Oh, and we have a straightaway.
straight away.
Okay.
Now let's just do a breakaway.
Well, okay. Now we have choices, y'all.
Did I get one more, or was that my last one?
That was your last one. Is it okay, hold on. Let's put it there and then I'll match everything because that's the where it's
Okay.
there we go.
All right.
Now you move 4, but he has to go hazard first. Roll it.
No.
Oh, you did not. You also, no luck. You lose 1 HP in the attempt.
And I am going to. No, my health is good, so I'm not going to worry about a power card yet. And
Ding ding, it's on to me. Okay, I'm gonna roll it. Ooh, we got a 4.
now
So
there's no tile movements when you're still resolving a hazard.
okay.
So you actually just did a flawless victory, and you moved to the next tile.
Woohoo! Okay, and that's it, right?
And then you draw an event. The events you might want to give a single shuffle. or if you want to bring him over here closer to us, or keep him there, doesn't really matter. The event deck is the 82.
We'll do this. Oh, okay. So why would I? When do we do events? Is it?
Whenever you land on an 82, it automatically triggers an event. An event is a chance card. Some good things could happen, some bad things could happen. There's some flavor text on there, followed by some things that by a scenario. So this particular card,
Power plus. When others rage quit, you pull through it like a boss. Stay focused, grasshopper.
so what
It's
you
an
do is
event card.
you follow both the icons and the arrows, and if
So
they might be redundant.
okay.
So in this case, it is.
But
You
I get 1 HP
mhm,
and I get to roll again, which means I get to go again?
you get to go again without
Ah,
using weapons or power cards. So if you did want to resolve any, you would do it before you take your next turn.
okay. So I got a 2, so now I can move 2, but I'm gonna move into a boss. Does that mean I have to fight the boss if I move right onto the boss like a hazard?
So if you move into a boss, you have to stop on that location, and a boss battle begins.
Okay.
And your character gets first attack against a boss.
Right. Okay.
So
I get automatic first strike, so then I will roll it again.
you have 3 actions against a boss that you can do in any order. I always
Okay.
recommend doing the dice first, rolling your d4, because that is just your Gatling gun attack. You want preferably like a 3, but no force. And so you get to do that once. You also get to throw a weapon if you choose, and they do 3 points of damage, except for the smoke bomb. What do you have? Where are you?
I have a
You have will depend if you can use it. If you don't have a good what power cards do you have?
I have a boss battle assist,
So
which
yes.
allows
So
me
what that
to.
does, yep, an additional 3 points of damage. So what you have, what this is telling you is that you have a capability right now of doing 9 damage, and this boss only has, and he has 10. So you don't have enough to kill him this time. So what you'd want to do is actually just do your bare minimum, is attacking with your dice. And I would heavily consider, but it's up to you if you want to use the resources of your power card and a weapon to do further damage. Knowing that you can't defeat him, you might not want to waste those resources knowing that one of us can come up behind you and then take that victory. Whoever defeats the boss gets both rewards of a new weapon and a new power card. Anybody who's on a fallen boss when he's defeated but did not do that final death blow, they still get a second place prize, and that's a weapon. They do not get a power card.
Okay, so to recap, very quickly, welcome Time Roller. Thank you so much for the raid. What were y'all doing on your stream? Please let us know how you're doing and what you're playing. We are playing currently. We are currently playing Escape Deathrace 2182 on TTS with the designer and the owner of Good Day Games, who is our stream sponsor. And this is currently on Kickstarter, so please go check it out. And also, we are multi streaming with Janae on her YouTube channel. So say hi and go and check that out. Janae does video games mainly, but is also a techie and a video game writer. Time Roller was playing Nussford. Nice, very nice. So right now I am in the middle of a boss battle, y'all. So just to recap what I can do on a boss battle is I will roll a d4 to see how much I can hit him. I can play a weapon, so one of these 4 weapons. As you can see, like the landmine has a -3, the gunfire has a -3 on boss battles, and so does the fire drop. I could do a smoke bomb because he will probably hit me back at the end of my turn. And I can also play one of my power cards, and I do have one that will help me hit him. But the boss that we are currently playing, or battling against, is OMG Zilla 1, who has 10 health, so I will not be able to hit him, is what Jesse has just let us know. Did I miss anything on what I can do for the boss battle?
Essentially can't kill in this turn, but you can maim him. But also your character Well, because you automatically get first strike against the boss always gets a strike directly after. So your smoke bombs will not do any effect against the boss. You're going to have to keep those. They are effective at the end game. If you're still alive, that is. When you're fighting other players on the final location, the smoke bomb can be used to prevent being triggered, attacked for one full round. But also, you can use it the way you used it earlier, the way Janae used it earlier, where you hide in your defensive cloud out on the road. So you really can't use a smoke bomb against the boss.
So in a boss battle, boss always hits first, except for my special ability, and we all have async abilities where I automatically have first strike. So because the boss battle always hits first, I cannot use a smoke bomb to prevent the attack, correct?
Correct.
Is that what you're saying?
Correct, Mondo.
Okay, even though I am hitting first with my special ability, I still cannot prevent the attack from the boss battle.
Exactly.
Okay, so then... Oh, the smoke bomb would never wait. Okay, yeah, the smoke bomb would never. Hold on. It creates a defensive cloud of smoke that can be placed during a boss battle for first strike and causes a one-time miss from the boss attack. So why can't I use the smoke bomb?
Woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Let me look at this.
To be fair, y'all, as a designer, they're going to go through multiple rules for their game, so this might be different.
I want you to run with this one, and yeah, go ahead and if you want to use it, you'll let him prevent you from hitting you.
Okay. I'm going to hold on to it.
Then if you're going to hold on to it, then you're going to take 3 damage after you do your roll.
And bosses always hit for 3 damage, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, I mean, I'm still in the green, y'all. I think I can take it. Let's roll. Okay, let's look at this. I rolled a 3, so in a boss battle, I deal 3 damage. Critical to the boss, yes. So I go over here to his board, and I go 1, 2, 3. He now has 3 damage on him, and then normally this would be at the beginning of my turn, but at the end of my turn, I'm gonna go down to 3. There. So I'm now at 16. And that is the end of my turn because it's a boss battle. Normally I have other actions. Is that correct?
So then, that would be your turn.
Yep. Oh. Ding ding.
Who's up?
Me.
Janae.
Yay.
Do you have any question? Ooh, you got a 4.
But I miss. If I did
no.
anything. Oh, but I just to move. Okay, good.
Yeah, this is the first thing to move. So.
But I have to stop on a boss battle?
Yes, if you do on an active boss, if they are alive, you'd have to stop on it.
Now, does she put out 4 road tiles though, or no?
Not when you're still resolving the. You just rolled a 4 and you're on the hazard.
Oh, she's resolving the hazard. Okay, you survived and you keep on raising. Yeah, so you just resolved a hazard, so you're good.
You move to the 82, and you also draw an event.
Yes. So okay, so instead of rolling to move, you roll to resolve a hazard. After you complete the hazard, you automatically move 1 and only 1. And because she landed on the 82, she's going to draw a event card. Storm now! Oh my gosh, y'all. This is so like... How much coffee did you drink this morning? You outraced and outmaneuvered every driver in your path. Nice. So... Oh, all players within 1 tile fall back 1 tile. And you get to roll again and do another turn without weapons or power cards, though.
Oh.
But... does she get -2 damage?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. For the
You
reckless
went a little bit too crazy.
For the reckless driving, Green, you'll take the 2 damage. And my character, Red, falls off the hazard onto the straight. And your character falls off the boss onto the event, which you don't draw an event during someone else's turn. And then you get to actually roll again.
There you go.
without using weapons or power cards, but before you officially roll again, if you want, you have the choice. But I don't really see a whole lot of need.
So
Oh, I
she
can flip the
finishing her
table.
first turn,
Good.
Mhm.
huh?
I was
But now
wondering if that button up there meant flip the table or flip a card, and I was very tempted to flip it, but I know
you're
it's a
gonna flip the
table.
table.
Yeah, but then we're just
Yeah. It's a thing in TTS. People like to flip the table at the end of the game, hopefully, not the middle of it.
yeah.
Okay, so she's rolling for movement, right? Does she draw one tile?
First roll for is that what was rolled?
That was what rolled one.
Yep. Then you draw one tile
Here you go.
and then place it wherever you want. That is
Ooh,
the death turret. He's the weakest of the three sub bosses.
that is the. He's
Jesse,
only
I
7.
feel like you need to add more cards to this deck. This is getting ridiculous.
Tell me, what type
I
of
don't
cards do you want to see?
More straight paths, please. Something
Ah.
simple. I can't. Like, there's 1, 2, 3. There's a fire here. There's like a boss over here. Like, sheesh. Okay, so
Okay.
he's out
Now you get to move
there.
one.
But I don't have to move.
You have to move at least one space.
Oh, okay.
And you want to fight the boss. And this boss has already been damaged, so that's in your favor.
But I can put out a weapon.
Not on this turn, because you've already
It's
rolled
okay.
for that movement.
So at the end of your last turn, you could have.
But
then
this one
when you
said that I
rolled again,
couldn't if I needed to do the thing, right? It says roll again without using weapons or power cards.
that means like it's like an extra turn, but you cannot use weapons or power cards. But your previous turn, you could.
Oh, well, I'll be. Okay, here we go.
I'll count it as a I'll count it as a blessing for you. I think you're gonna be good with those extra weapons in your arsenal. So the boss battle wages on. He now sees that there's a new uh, potential victim on his location. So he's going to hit you for 3 damage unless you want to use a smoke bomb to negate it. This boss is currently at 7 HP. With your special ability, I don't know what power card you have, but you do have a landmine, which is worth 3. If you roll a 3, that's worth a potential +1. So potentially, if you roll a 3 right now, you don't even need a power card. But I don't know what are your 2 power cards? Or I know you
Monkey
have a monkey wrench.
wrench and an extended drive-by.
The extended drive-by is, I believe, I'd have to read it. I don't have it handy, but
So
that would be
it's
good
used to
for.
initiate 2 drive-by attacks on any 1 or 2 players from any distance and can be
Okay.
traded in for another power card if not used. So I don't think that's going to be helpful here. So I think
You
I
have
should.
you have an opportunity if you want to trade that in, but before you even do that, I would shuffle those cards and
Well,
roll.
hold on. First thing, because the boss is gonna hit you first. Do you want to use a smoke bomb and prevent 3 damage?
I don't think I want to use a smoke bomb.
Okay, so take your 3 damage.
Okay.
And
But
remember, if you do use the smoke bomb, that it prevents you from using another weapon during this counter or during this attack with the boss.
but this
So
one, I mean, I could use this one, but
rolling the
maybe.
dice is always the recommended first move. But again, you have to make
Okay.
that decision whether or not the boss gets the first strike. You're correct.
Before I roll the dice, right?
Yeah, you want to
Well,
determine whether or not the boss gets his first strike.
Okay, well then if that's the case, I'm gonna play my power card and then roll. So I can get +5.
wait, but this turn she cannot play power cards or weapons, right?
Typically, when you start fighting a boss, it's like a new set of actions.
Okay, so she can do it for
Mhm.
the boss, but not in general against
Not
other players?
not like out on the road.
Okay. Okay, so you want to play that card?
Yeah.
Okay. So it is you want to play the magic monkey wrench.
Mhm.
Okay. So you heal 5. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Two players within 1 tile, which is just me, I do
Get
believe,
2. Yep.
gets healed 2. Well, that's very kind of you. And then can be okay, so you used it, so then this is gonna go over here.
It'll be in a discard face up.
And
Yep.
then I have to roll.
So
Now you have to roll to hit the boss.
did the boss hit the 3, take you for 3 damage?
Yes, already, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I healed 5, so I really
Yep.
just went down
Ooh.
2. But I
Oh no!
missed. I
You
missed.
missed. You missed the boss.
Yeah.
But okay. Oops.
And did you use a weapon on the boss?
Yeah.
No. No, you didn't.
Oh no, I used a power card, so I would
Well,
heal.
that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, you saved a weapon ultimately.
Well, yeah. Okay, so now it is your turn, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and roll.
Okay, got a 1.
Let's go ahead and let the good times roll.
Oh, okay. And then you move 1 onto the hazard. Now you're going to roll again.
Oh my gosh, y'all been
And I'm
healing 3.
trapped again.
Oh, you lose 1 HP. And then you can play a weapon. No, you can't. You're a hazard. So, power card? No, right? Nope, it's my turn. Okay. So, I am going to roll it. I have a 2, but I have to move. Well, first I flip 2 of these. Ooh, what? This is another nitro, but straight. Oh,
It
straight.
looks like a bridge, but it is a 4-way intersection.
Oh.
It is like the Nitronos. So if you're going the direction of the arrows, then it'll be as a 0 space.
Interesting.
And you can
Let's do it
connect
that
it
way.
there or against the death turret if you choose.
I'm gonna do that for now. Let's fix this real quick. Okay, so that's 1. That's interesting. Oh wait, this is 2. Here's your straightaways.
Do you want to rotate that one, or do you like it with the arrows going against the main road?
Oh, that's interesting. No, I like it this way. We'll try it this way.
And by putting that straight away, it does just create a dead end where that death turret would have been like a 4-way intersection. It's now.
Oh, you know what? Then I should just do that. Then I could do this.
Okay.
Then we need to do
That's
something
fair.
there. But we shall see.
And now you get to move, which you're going to stop on the boss.
Right, so I'm gonna move 1. Now, instead of the boss hitting me first, I always have first way. Sorry, I'm gonna move you real quick. Alright, so I always have first strike because
Yep.
that's my special ability.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to hit him first. Oop. Oh no, I missed! But I can prevent 3, or you know what? Let's do a boss battle assist.
Okay.
With a little birdie, so I get to mark, take him down 3.
Yep.
So he's now at
4.
4, and oh man, I could pew pew him, but that would take him down to 1, which maybe I don't want to do. You know what? I'm gonna undo that.
How do you pick up stuff? Like are these side props, these little fires? Is there any way of picking these up?
No. Nope. They're not allowed. I mean, are they locked? Maybe if I unlock them. Oh, yes! Wait. Do you want the fire to be somewhere specific?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just raining fire, y'all. This is not good. Oh, dear. Okay.
Anyway, sorry. It was nice.
Here, I'll unlock them, and then you can place them wherever you want. Oh, there's an unlocked card now. Okay, do I, you know what? I'll take the 3. I'll take the 3 damage.
Okay.
2, 3. And I am not gonna do anything else. Okay, I am done.
Where did your power card go? Did you already put it back?
Yeah, I put it back into my hand because I can't take him out. Yeah.
You did not use it? Okay.
I didn't use it.
Understood.
Because I can't take him out. I don't want to help you with him.
Exactly. All right, well, the war wages on, so the boss is going to get first strike against green unless green wants to use the smoke bomb.
Wait, why? Oh, because she's there?
The boss is still alive, yeah. You're still there.
Oh. Wait, did you want to take 3 damage, or do you want to use a smoke bomb, Janae?
No, it's fine. I already rolled. Let's do it.
Oh, you okay? So you already took your 3 damage. Okay.
And you rolled
now you're going.
I rolled a 3.
Good. The boss gets hit for 3.
Nice.
I'll take over there to 4.
Yep.
And you can use a. Oh, actually, it's 3 plus 1 for your ability.
Ooh, very nice.
If you throw a landmine, the boss is dead.
Ooh.
All you have to do is throw a landmine.
Okay.
Now, for throwing the landmine, this boss is defeated. You can get a weapon back from the graveyard. You can take that landmine and put it back, or choose a new weapon.
Hello, board game spam. Long time no see. How are you doing?
We can discard the landmine. Now you, Amanda, you also get a weapon drop from the graveyard.
Yep.
Pick, and then green, you get a power card. You can take the top face down or that top monkey wrench. Your choice.
Do you want the monkey wrench back, or do you want to draw a new one?
I'm gonna take the monkey wrench.
Yeah.
This boss is dead for the game. He's now just a 4-way intersection.
Do I roll again to move?
No, that ended your turn.
Okay, that was quick.
Yep.
Wait, that was your turn? That was not your turn. Oh, yeah, that was your turn. Okay, yeah, I see. Got it.
I'm going to go ahead and try to roll a 3 or better. And that's not a 3 or better. So I'm on 17. This will take me down to 15 health. I'm stuck on the hazard. And I guess now I can use my... No, I won't use it. I will go ahead and pass.
Okay. So now it's my turn. I took away the fire just to show that he's dead. You can add fire to this guy. He's still alive. And this guy. Oh, that's not a fire. That is a camp stove. There we go. There we go. Now he's fiery. Okay, so I am going to roll it. Let's see. Oh, okay. So I'm going to flip one. Oh, it's another fire. Wow, there's fires everywhere. I mean, that's great for this.
That's the last fire tile. Nice.
And then I get to move one. I am going to zoom through this nitro curve, which is 0. And
instead
then
of fighting the boss, you want to go for the event? I
do want to go for the event.
All right.
I'll let y'all boss battle things. I could always go back later after you, like, make him a little soft for me so that I can go ahead and kill him. So now I'm going to do an event. Unlucky barrel roll. Oh no! Attempted a wicked barrel roll through the nitro curve. You and your card skid to a crazy yet somewhat safe stop. You sit there dazed and confused. All active players roll a single drive-by against you.
First,
wait, I move 1 space, I heal 1, and y'all hit me, but I'm immune to drive-by, so nothing happens.
That's beautiful. It couldn't have happened to a better player.
I know. Wow, look at that. So
wow.
Now I can move. If I move into a fire, I get hit, right? But I have to move, right? So
take 2 damage. You can go to the boss and start fighting the boss.
I guess so.
You could also trigger a multi-event, land on the Nitronos, and if you're it can push you right back onto the event.
But I'm going the opposite way, so it's not going to hit me, right?
No, you can let it if you're. It's an exploit that I like to give people the chance to use.
Oh, it's Pia from Board Games Man. That's usually the correct assumption, though. Welcome in. Aw, Cosmic Beat with the 5 watch stream. Okay, well, let's try it. So I went back. The Nitro is going to push me back onto this event. Let's do another event, y'all. I'm not ready to fight this boss. On a mission to win. That's right. gap in the road quickly approaches. With a steady foot on the gas, your finger on the nitro switch, you boost. Speed maintained, your liftoff was just as high enough to land smoothly onto the road. Good job, player. You live to drive another day. That day is now. I get to roll again. But for my weapon stash, I use 1 gunfire drop for 2 HP against any one player within 3 tiles of you. And then I get to roll again, but I don't get to use weapons or power cards. I do have gunfire.
So
Unfortunately, Janae,
It's a me.
I pew pew you for 2. Now, this is still my turn, so I technically could go again. I can use a weapon or a power card, right? But I am not going to. I am going to just go ahead and roll again and see.
Okay.
Flips. I feel like the Rebecca is just getting attacked, but even though she's supposed to be the attacker. Okay, so I rolled 2. That means that I flip 2 tiles, is that correct? And then move 2, but there's only 1 left.
No, you also get to place the final boss tile, which is over on the far table.
Aha! So there's that tile and then the final boss tile.
And that
Okay.
tile, that is a cul-de-sac, so it's a one-way in and no way out tile.
I'm going to do this and get you right there. Push you right into the boss's play. And then I move 2. Whoa! You're just throwing cars, I see.
Couldn't help it.
Okay, so if I moved into fire, I'd get hit 2, but then I would nos right into this event. Is that correct? Oh!
Yes, and keep in mind you cannot land on the final boss until all other bosses are destroyed.
Yes, I'm going to go here, get hit 2. Oh, yep, my car just went. And then, but my second movement is here into the nitro, which pushes me here, which means that I am going to get another event.
Hey, who threw my
Which is immunity boost. You are a great driver, Voltern. Take solace in knowing you cannot be attacked from a drive-by until you. Well, I'm already immune to a drive-by, but I'm immune to all weapon drops this turn and next turn. Okay, so that is me. I am immune to weapon drops, y'all. Right now. That is my turn. So Janae, what would you like to do? Are you trying to get the fire, the boss fire? Are you muted?
No, I'm not muted. I'm just
okay,
gonna
good.
move
You're
2.
just thinking. Okay.
So now for roll movement, since there's no tiles to discover, you just move. And it only makes sense to go for the boss and try to defeat him.
No.
Before I get over.
No.
No,
It doesn't
I'm
have to
gonna
make sense.
move to an event. That's crazy. I am on no health. I've never heard of such a setup in my life. I absolutely will not be doing that. I think you guys got it. Oh, great.
Oh no. Sudden impact. You crash into a death turret. Hard. Shrapnel and debris rain upon the track. You get -3 health.
So either way.
But you do hit someone within 2 tiles. I am within 2 tiles, so you're gonna hit me for 2.
Actually, no. You're not within 2. It's the way the road is.
Actually. Oh, I am not within 2. Okay. And then the death turret loses 4 HP, but we don't have to worry about that, right? Oh, where are you going with that? Death turret loses 4 HP if within 3 tiles of you. We don't have a death turret, right?
He's over here.
Oh, that's him. Got it.
Can I?
So he's not within.
No.
Can I use weapons?
What's up? Yes, you can place your weapon or
Place
play
it?
a card.
For max potential, you should put the landmine on the fallen OMG Zilla. That way I have no way around avoiding it. All right. And so I am still stuck on this hazard. Let's see if I can get off of it.
Oops. Hold on. Let's roll that. There you go. You got this. Oh, no, you don't.
No.
Minus 2 HP for that attempt. Oh, dear.
Yay.
Oh, Cosmic Bee, thank you for subscribing with Prime, and it's free to you and gives me that Bezo money. Thank you so much for your support, my friend.
Winning.
Okay.
Wait, I'm losing.
So you can still play a weapon or a power card though, right?
Yeah, but I don't want to.
Okay. So it's me.
The game is killing me softly.
Oh
right now.
no. 1. You roll a 1. I'm just gonna move 1 this way towards the death turret. Y'all are not near me. I think I'm safe for now, so I'm not gonna do anything. So, ding ding. Janelle's thinking hard on what she can do. Wait, you gotta roll first.
Ugh,
Nope, not this card.
Oh,
sweet.
what are you doing first? Extended drive-by.
Yeah, so everybody's minus
Oh, from
2.
any distance.
Everybody's minus
Everybody.
2.
Wait, hold on, what?
So you get to roll the dice. You can roll 1 to attack us both the same amount, or do it individually, whatever you want.
Did you move my health?
I did.
Why?
2.
Oh,
So you rolled. Were you targeting us both
Wait.
for the same time?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna move 2 also.
wait, you moved me.
Oh, your
Down
character
2.
can't do the drive-by. You can only hurt red with that one.
Yeah, so you're not hitting me.
Okay.
So where was I? Was that
No,
was
I
not
moved,
my?
when I moved you back, you were in the right space.
Okay, cool.
So no,
Um,
no. You were right here.
So
You
you're.
still want to keep that action?
You were right there.
Oh, I was 16. Okay.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
then
I'm good.
I'll go down to 11.
I'm good.
No.
And then
I
you
have
get to hit him again, right? So does she roll again and hit
2
you again?
drive-by attacks. Yes, you get to roll again against me. No, I'm happy. 4. Come on, 4. Yay!
Oh no!
You know,
Hey.
Jesse's cheating because it's his game.
Jesse.
Oh, but
I'm sorry.
I don't have to. I could use something else, right? Because I can't.
Well, you can place a weapon, but you haven't even rolled for movement yet.
Okay.
You have not rolled for movement, so
Yes. Hello, Firewind. So you can move 4.
1,
if you go, you can 1, 2, 0, 2, 3. You can do a drive-by. No, you can't do a drive-by against
no.
Shooter McGavin.
I think I just
Shooter
have
McGavin
to
is just.
fire, do I not? 1.
You would get 2 damage from the fire.
Yeah.
This would be 2,
And
3. Well, you could go towards me, and we can do a battle it out.
Either
No.
way, this is going to be my last turn because I'm at 3.
Oh, you were at 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dang.
Wait,
Okay.
can I use this before I move my turn?
Yeah.
I should have used it when I was back here.
You can just give yourself the 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, Firewind. How are you doing?
Oh, wait. Was that? Yeah. Okay.
Wait. You moved there. Are we doing a battle it out?
I'm not doing anything.
You heard her. That's a no.
That's a no. Okay.
Okay, I will. This is very sad. Let's mix this card back in here.
Here, I got it.
Thank you, my friend. And sabotage.
Ew.
All right, I am going to.
Oh, you're at a hazard. So no luck. You lose 1.
I can use my monkey wrench though, so I'm going to.
Yeah.
I'm going to go up to 15. And,
Yay, Firewind.
oops. Thank you.
Okay. That was them. Let's see if I'm gonna try and hit that boss over there. But we also go back and go to that guy.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
so I get to move 4. I'm gonna go over here. Now,
Alright.
I would attack first instead of the boss.
He has 7 HP.
Let's see if I can do this. Come on! Ugh! I hit him for 1
I'll
because
move
it's a boss battle. Hit
it.
3. Ooh, I can hit him. I think I can completely demolish him. So I have a boss battle. Hit him for 3 more, please.
You got it.
And then I'm going to use... Well, I can't use a smoke bomb.
Oh wait, you rolled a 1.
Yes.
Which would have been... Oh no, yeah, you're black shades. Okay.
Yes. But I do have fire, which I can hit him for 3
3.
again.
You got him.
And that would take him out.
Correct. Now you can choose the top discard or the top new power card as a reward.
I think I like the boss battle. I'll take that. And then I get a weapon. So
You
I'm
get a
gonna
weapon
get
of
my
your
fire
choice.
back. Yep. And then does Janelle get a weapon or no? She's
Nope.
within 1. No.
No.
Okay. But he's done.
He's done. Now we just have to fight this final boss before we can move on to the final boss. We have to beat the second OMG Zilla.
That's up to y'all. I'm past that. Whoop. You got 2? Okay. You can move 2. Firewind said, got word today that manufacturing on my game is going well. Yay! I'm excited about that. The paper and cardboard stuff is done. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, you can land on the event.
Well, I'm messing up the
Here, I got you. I got you. There you go.
During struggles, all control is lost and your rally card barrel rolled off the road. That's one way to stop.
Oh dear.
So you take 2 damage. This is an effect. Drop 1 landmine from your weapon drop stash. You don't have one, so this would not do
Now
anything.
this landmine stays there until you trigger it, right?
Yes, the one on the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
So that's the only thing that happens, is you lose
What
2
is this one?
damage.
Okay.
Oops.
But I wanna... Oh wait, oops, that's yours. Wait.
Still your turn, sorry.
Uh-oh.
What's up?
Did I take your card? Or did I
You
use
did.
both of mine?
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it back.
There. Okay, yeah, so I gotta end it because I don't have anything. Because I can't use... Okay.
Darn.
Oh man, this hazard just got you in its hold.
And it's... Yeah. Foiled.
Slowly taking
Maybe I
you
can
down.
do this. Maybe I can... no, I can't even do this power
Can you
card.
swap a power card and hopefully get something else?
I am going to swap for that top discard. I'm going to trade it for this one. Yeah.
For this one. Oh, the Zilla Firestorm. Okay. Okay. You done?
I am done.
Okay, let's roll it. You have a 3. I don't have to go all 3, right?
No, you don't.
Okay. We will go here and do an event.
And if when a player dies, their car blows up, and anyone on the same space loses 1 HP.
That's good to know. I need a big vehicle. Size doesn't matter, y'all, but in this instance, you need a bigger vehicle. Your request for backup falls upon deaf ears. You find yourself in the center of a car-on-car shootout. I lose 1 health. All players within 1 tile loses 2 health and roll a single drive-by against you. But I am immune to drive-bys, so I just lose 1 health?
Yep, just 1.
Well, nobody's near you, right?
Yeah, no one's near me either. And and that was my turn on the Muni boost. So at the end of this turn, I lose it, right?
Correct.
Okay. And I don't think I can play anything else. So I could play a fire behind me. Does that wait? That can I last one turn disappears. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that just yet. Okay. Ding ding.
All right, Green, best of luck.
3. What you gonna do? I should really go back and get that other one. But I think Jesse's got it.
Think I'm gonna get a 3 or a 4?
Well, Janelle just drew a 3. So where are you gonna go? Are you gonna go over here and get a an event?
You don't even have to go to that event. You can go forward 1 space and then back 1 space if you want to just get the event you're already on and keep your distance.
But I can move 3.
You can.
But I
But
have
apparently
to
you can
pick
go
an
forward and backwards on this
action.
one.
Well, I did that last time. And
Yeah.
that like messed me up. So, but I have to pick an action before I move 3. I can't like.
So you can play a weapon or action card before or after your move.
Let's go back.
Okay,
no.
that's free.
Dos.
If you go through the fire, you are going to. Okay, so you went. Okay, so yeah. Power stroke of genius. Oh, some drivers have grace while others have skill. You have both. 5 death turrets destroyed and 1 fellow racer shot off the track. There are tears of pride in your mother's eyes. You get to move 1 space. You get to roll again. You get to heal 1 and lose. All players lose 1 except for Black Shades, which is me, within 1 tile. No one else is within 1 tile, but you get to roll again. But this roll will not be. You cannot use weapons or power. So you get to move 1 space, heal 1. And if you want to use your weapon or power cards, now is the time to do it. Then you roll again.
But I can only. Wait, but I was over here, so I can put it on this one because those are spaces that I covered while during this turn.
Yes, correct. Correct.
The smoke bomb, you usually want to place it where you, on your own location.
But she's gonna move 1.
Okay.
And did you heal yourself 1?
No, I didn't.
And then you're gonna move 1. And then you get to roll again.
Brilliant.
Wait, hold on. Before you roll, hold on. This card has to go back. Okay, now roll. Okay, so you can move 3.
What's the turret for?
He's already dead.
Oh, okay.
The only boss you can actually fight right now is the one that you passed. OMG Zilla number 2. But you'd have to go through fire to get there.
I'm just going to do an event. Thank you.
Oh, wait. You can't move that way. There's no...
okay.
So you can either move over here with me. You're going to go back. Okay.
I'm just going to go back. I'm going to get this event card one way or another.
Pros and cons. Incredible! After all those narrow misses, you are still alive and in good health. I don't know about good health, but good job, you lucky dog, you. You soon realize that you have a flat tire. Oh no. So you have to go back 1 space, but you heal 2.
Yeah.
And back means just the way you came.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So back there.
Oh, but I'm going to do this so I can go forward and do another event.
You would actually...
No, you came from that way.
Oh, boo. Boo. Boo direction.
But you heal 2.
Yeah,
but you heal 2.
And you're still in that safe zone. That's nice. Of your smoke bomb.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, Jesse. Let's do it. You can get out of this hazard. We believe in you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shuffle 6. And...
Come on, everybody. Let's cheer. Did you do it? You did it! Yay!
Oh my goodness. I get an event. This better not be the the rabbit squirrel event. I don't want that one.
Oh, we don't know what that one is, so what's that?
Could
Could be worse.
After
You get to move 2, but you get 2 damage.
Yes.
And you do not draw another event card. So, turning on a dime, narrowly avoiding the cliff, you sideswiped a palm tree on a cliff. I don't know if they grow on there, but there you go.
No, I was
So you
just
get to move
wondering
2.
that. Who are we, arbalists? Like, I was just wondering that.
So no +2 spaces. That's good. I have to.
Yeah, so you get to move 2.
So you'll see I'm going to resolve the landmine, but first I'm just going to go to this guy. That's how I feel flipped over.
Yes.
So I have to roll for
the landmine
outcome.
Yep.
Of 1. That's nice. Okay, take the 1.
You take only 1 damage. You walk it off, and then that landmine goes away. Yep.
And now I will effectively let the boss hit me for my
for 3.
1, 2, 3. I'm going to roll.
Hit the boss.
Hit the boss.
Yes.
I'm going
boss
to
battle. You deal 3. So I give you that. You're gonna fire the boss for another 3.
double fire.
Double fire, and he did.
That was for 9. Did we got him for 10 already?
Yep.
Or just 9?
No, it was for 10 because you double hit him.
Well, the double hit was 3. That was 3 and 3, 6, and I hit him with a 3, so it was 9. And he was 4 health, 10. So he should have 1 health left.
Okay.
And I will go ahead and use my power card.
He's still alive.
And to gain 5, and that's my turn. Up to 13.
I place my cards face down. It's time to Let's
go. Okay, so now it's my turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. Rolling. I have a 4. I still cannot hit him because we have to go through that guy. But you're about to
airstrike. If you have an airstrike, you can kill the boss.
I do not. You know what? What's on top? No, it's a monkey wrench. You know what? I'm gonna. I mean, I have the most. Well, you have more health than me. But you're about to hit that guy, and this big boss, y'all, is oh my gosh, 20 health. That's not great. Should I trade it in? You know what? I'm just gonna go room, back and forth, and I'm going. Ooh, wait, I can go. That's a. We're gonna do an event. Time to shine. Most vigilantes would be stoked to drive as uber delicious as you. Uberdacious. Gunfire rains upon thy frenemies. Pew pew. I like the pew pew. So, I +2 tiles, but there's no more tiles. Roll 1 drive-by against all players except for Black Shades. 1 roll or hit or miss them all. Oh, okay. Green Shades may still counterattack. So, Janelle, Janae, you're going to also counterattack me. And then do a barrel roll to advance 3 tiles. But do not try on. I'm just gonna. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and do a drive-by of you all. Drive-by, you deal -2 damage, so both of you get 2 damage. Janae gets to hit me as a counter-strike. Oh my god. Drive. Wait, you missed!
0. Yeah, that's a miss.
And then I get to move, but I'm not gonna move.
Jesse,
I mean,
you
I could
have to
get
break
another
down the probability of this game because I'm getting ready to go back to math. I'm getting ready to go back to statistics, trying to figure this game out.
Janae.
1.
Okay, you move 1. If you move here, nothing happens to you. But you don't have guns to hit me either.
That smoke bomb is. Yeah, there it goes.
I'm just gonna go. Oh, I can go backwards.
You can.
for our
Okay.
event.
Grab that. Yep.
Oh, flip.
Liberty gibbets. No way! The car shocked
You
strain
know
under the lack
what?
of
I'm
control.
gonna flip the board. It's okay. We just.
No.
Minus 2 damage, but you get to roll again.
So your pain.
But you cannot use the magic monkey wrench.
I don't have anything.
Do you want to roll again?
Oh,
Oop. Flip. There we go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, you can move 4.
Okay, but like.
Or you can move up onto your Nitronos and back and stop on the event.
No, I agree. Can I go all the way back? I would take another 2 though.
You could. You would take 2 damage.
Through the fire.
Ain't nobody about to do that.
Well, what's your health at? Yeah, you go through the fire, the boss will hit you for 3 and you're dead.
Yeah.
When this uses a smoke bomb, and then all you have to do is roll a 1. You can kill the boss and claim the reward, get a monkey wrench back, hopefully use it, and you'll still have to go back through the fire. It'll be a wash at the end of it all.
That's okay. I'll take the event. I flipped the pig. Great job.
Go, go,
You're in
go.
our rabbit squirrel. Okay.
It's the rabbit squirrel.
Minus 5 HP in 5 minutes.
One
Wait,
set
hold on. You ran over a rabbit squirrel. He's gonna. Oh, his family plots revenge. 5-minute timer. Starting now on your smartphone until you lose 5 HP. Oh, wait.
Hey,
Lose
Google.
5 HP in 5 minutes. Player
Set
also
a timer for
players
5
and
minutes.
bosses.
Sure, 5 minutes. And we're starting now.
All right, Maine. Let's go.
So you heal 1 right now.
Right.
You can move forward 1.
I'm
Or
gonna
in any direction.
die. Easy.
You want to go? You want to do another event?
Yeah.
Then go back onto the. Then go boom boom.
Smoke them out. Your steering skills and weapons usage this round were unmatched. They gave you ample time to repair. You repaired! So,
Roll again.
you get 1 health. Pull 1 fire drop and place it on any tile. So you get to place fire on any tile. Deals 2 damage. So you can hit me for 2. And then you roll again. Fire,
Oh, the
not...
fire.
Yeah.
5.
Are you gonna hit me for 2?
Can I not hit a boss?
You
No.
cannot
But
deal... Yes, you can. You can kill that boss, but you're not there.
yeah, but you can still claim the reward for beating him.
That's what
That would be. That's pretty
Nice.
epic.
And then you just get a
Nice,
weapon,
nice.
right? Yeah, that's
I get a weapon, but you can take that top monkey wrench if you want, or see a new power card, and you get a weapon. And you get
And you get to roll again.
And you get first dibs at the weapon. So if you don't want me to have that fire, for example, you can take.
So you get a power card and a weapon. Jessie only gets a weapon. Do you want to heal? No, she says no. She's gonna.
Well, no, because then, I mean, I guess, because I'm finna lose 5, and if I get 5, it's like I lost nothing, so I guess.
Nice.
But also, I want to see what this card is, so I'm just
Okay.
willing to take that chance, because I'll be at 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll be at 1.
Okay. Do it.
What's to say?
Oh, you got an airstrike. Very
That's a good
nice.
one. And did you get your weapon?
No, not yet.
Perfect.
But I can't just put that one wherever I want.
I already took a fire.
2. Oh, okay.
You can take whatever.
That card should stay right there.
Is that
This
it?
one?
Oh, okay.
Oh, because it's gonna go off soon, and then I have to roll again, right?
Yep.
And then I got a 1.
So you get to move 1.
I'm gonna go backwards. I'm taking everything I can. So
Do it.
let's see.
Smoke them out.
Oh,
All players within 1 tile loses 3. Well,
so that's
you
just.
didn't.
Oh wait,
No one.
no, nobody. Okay.
Yep. What a
That's it.
turn.
Oh, wait. No, I can't do weapons this one. I should have did it my last one. So I'll
It's okay if you want to do it now. You can do it. We'll allow you to roll back.
Okay. And it deals 3 all bosses. Oh, so I can get the other one. So I can get this one.
But it's within 3 tiles, so you would move first because that's not within
Okay,
3
I'll
tiles
wait
of
then.
you.
Just end it.
Okay.
Are you referring to the airstrike?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, you can do it anywhere on the board.
Oh.
Okay. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
So
let me-
then
3.
I want to put it over here between.
You can target any 3 consecutive tiles on the board.
Yeah, I want to do right here.
These 3, right?
Boom, boom.
So the big boss gets -3.
Yeah.
I get -3.
Okay.
The other deck.
Oh,
And
oops.
then, okay. Can we trade it? Okay, got it. Yep. There we go. Now, why is this one have to be here?
Oh,
I
it just
can
has an
use it in
indicator
5
that it's an
minutes.
active.
It's not inactive. It's smoke out.
Oh, is that the wrong one then? I was thinking the rabbit squirrel one.
Oh, there it is.
I didn't zoom in enough. Cool. Anything else for you, Green?
Nope.
Rebecca Jones.
Hmm.
Crazy turn. All right. 3.
Moving 3.
1, 2, zip. 3.
You lose 2. Oh, no, you don't because you're fire.
A boss battle, or I'm sorry, a battle it out. Let's go ahead and see about this.
I just want to say, Black Shades has way more health than me. So, like, I don't know. Are you playing to win? Or are you playing to not lose? Like,
Hmm.
well, I'm dead. So,
Well, I will get my. Yeah, maybe I spoke hastily. So that was it. That was the deterrent. You were that low.
yeah.
Well,
Yep.
well,
But
sure.
does she still get to strike back, counter strike?
Not from
Not
a
for
minus.
battle it out, I don't think.
Okay. Not when she's dead.
Your car blows up though, and that hurt me.
Did you hit me?
I hit you with
Yes.
a 3.
Oh, okay.
Bonk.
Oh, dang. Okay.
That's the end of that chapter.
Janae, you drove valiantly and courageously through the roads.
Thank you. You know, my mother's
I know
eyes
it was
are
a lot.
filled with tears, but now they're sad tears.
I guess I have to draw an event.
Mm. Sabotage your opponents. Oh no. Keep it up. You might escape. Oh no. If available, take 1 landmine and 1 fire drop. Oh, both, and place it anywhere. And then immediately damage opponents and boss tiles.
Except places that will immediately damage you. So,
Wait, hold on. Except tiles that will immediately damage opponents. Okay. And then advance up to 3 tiles. And then other players fall back 2 tiles unless they're on a boss tile. Okay, so I have to fall back 2.
So that wait before I do that.
Before,
Then, yeah,
you needed to place the landmine and the
and I
fire.
did, which I
Oh,
did.
you did. Okay. So then I
And
fall
so I'm
back.
kind of sabotaging myself there. I would have placed it there, but not reading it all the way. I got happy. Okay, so that's good.
Okay.
Okay. Now I have to do an event, or unless it said no events.
It says no. Oh, wait. Other players fall back 2, but does not draw an event.
Okay,
So,
but I get to.
yes. The ultimate barrel, where everything appears to stand in your way, you drive through as nothing was holding you back. You get to heal 1, move again 2 spaces, and then roll without using weapons. So use your weapons and power cards if you want right now. So you healed 1, you get to move 2,
Well,
and then you can.
for my folly, I'm going to go ahead and just move through the landmine and the fire. I'm going to roll for damage on the landmine,
Yep.
which is a 2. I'm gonna go back
Which
over
means
here.
you take 2 damage.
Yep, done. The boss is going to hit me for 3.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. I have no powers because Green, you did take that power card from me, which I was banking on getting, so that was great of you.
But you can use the fire or the landmine on the boss.
I'm gonna use both fires.
Okay, so that's 6 damage.
6, and I get to roll my attack against him, so 6 plus 1. So we do
Okay.
7.
And then you do have a landmine. Do you want to use that as well?
I cannot use it. I can only use, if I'm using 2 weapons, they have to both be fire.
Got it. Okay. Oh yeah, because you otherwise you can only use one. Now now you get to roll it again.
I do not.
But the thing said that you get to roll again. But you cannot use weapons and power cards. Oh, but it doesn't matter because you're on the last one.
Exactly. Yeah, so
Got
that
it.
was
Now it's my turn. Yes. Real. I'm gonna only move 2. So that give me an event. Do a barrel roll. So I move 1 space. I take 1 damage.
you don't have to
Okay.
go towards the fire if you don't want to, but might be it's your call. If you wait, the fire is going to burn away.
Oh, that's true. So I just don't move, right? But I take 1 damage.
You have to move 1 space, but you can go towards
go
the
back.
death turret.
Okay. And then you know what? I'm just gonna use my monkey wrench to heal 5. And I have smoke bombs, but that's okay. I don't think it's gonna affect me. Okay. So that is me.
2, 3. I can't take much more of this. And I'm going to throw a landmine for 3 and roll my dice. 3 plus 2, so I got him for 5.
Nice.
And I am now my fire is gone over here.
And now you're done.
I'm done, and I'm really done. The game doesn't
Good.
end if all players die either. You still have to
I still
fight
have to
them.
battle the boss.
Mhm.
So I go in. Now it's time for me to battle the boss.
Yeah,
I am going to use a smoke so he doesn't hit me this
brilliant.
turn. Although it doesn't really matter. Let's roll it. I hit him for 1. That is just a little pew. It's okay. Oh man. Now if we're both alive but we hit the boss, what happens?
If we're both alive when the boss dies, then we both act as bosses and we fight each other. Turn
Okay.
order moves to the next player, and they would get to target whoever is. So there could be more than 2 players on an active boss battle, but you have to target specifically who you want to fight. So the
Now,
landmine. Mhm.
okay. Now I used a smoke bomb, so that means I can't use a fire, correct?
Correct. So you just killed the boss?
I can't kill the boss because I can't use the fire.
Correct.
Um,
Okay.
yeah. So I'm not gonna soften him up even more for you. I'm
Well,
just gonna.
well, actually, it won't matter because it's
Oh,
my
you
turn.
die.
The boss hits me. I am dead. You take 1 damage for the car bomb. The boss also takes 1 damage for the car bomb.
So now it's just me versus the boss, but I have this and this, which means I just kill the boss.
He's at 3, and then the boss. Yep, exactly. You just threw the landmine, or you threw your fire at him,
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
and you killed. And that, my friends, is Escape Deathrace 2182 micro.
Bum.
Bum bum bum, and the winner.
Oh, good
Is
job.
nobody.
You
I
blew
can't.
up the table, y'all.
Well, I can't thank you guys enough for that. That was
That was
a great group. So thank you.
No
yes.
problem.
Awesome. So Janae, that was
Yeah.
like one of your fewest like board games. What did you feel in that?
Angst. What the heck? You guys are just so calmly playing this game. I feel like an angsty teenager. I'm like, what? Wait, what? Like literally, I was using my notebook. I was like, okay, 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 this, And then it was like, well, actually, no, there's the. I'm like, please. The avarice never ends. But I thought it was really cool. It's like the first one's always like a learning, and then it's like if I play it next time, I'll be like, oh, okay, So I liked it. If I play it next time,
Awesome.
I'll understand it more, so I can actually um because I have some of the rules in my head. So it'll be like just remembering like the little nuanced stuff and then like reading the cards carefully. And then
Absolutely.
like yeah.
Perfect.
What was
Yeah.
your what were your thoughts, Amanda?
Um definitely gonna be more on the luck base than the strategic base. I know a lot of races are like that, but you got really stuck by that hazard. So it is definitely for y'all. It is a lighter game, definitely more luck based than strategic, but it's definitely a quick game. If everyone really knows how to play, right? I did enjoy that, but I also had better roles, right? And I feel like that I wish there was more ways to mitigate those rules, maybe in cards and stuff like that. Um, just because dice rolls really, there's a whole channel called Dice Hate Me, so I enjoyed it. Definitely one that is a great game if it's going to be a quick one, right? Light that you don't have to worry about too much about rules. It's just play that way. I hope that your game has a player aid just to make
Yeah.
it a little bit easier. Okay, good. So not in the TTS version, but in the full game, in the real game, you will have
Yeah,
a player aid.
there's a card. Of course, there's the yeah,
Booklet.
there's a player aid card that comes with it that goes over all the actions.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a fun one if you like race games. If you like to pew pew each other and knock each other out, instead of just focusing on a boss or finishing the end of the race, definitely one to check out. I put the Kickstarter link into the chat as well. Thank you so much, Jesse. That was really fun. Thank you, Janae, for joining us. I know this is not your realm of expertise, but I'm glad you still had fun. So, Jesse, and do you want to talk about what you have coming up? Like the Kickstarter is currently going on. I put the link into the chat. But do you have any other, streams or?
Biggest
Um,
thing is yeah, definitely take a look at the Kickstarter. We're nearing 25% funded, so it's moving along. It's a small goal. It's 4,000. That's our goal. So I will be at Strategicon this next 2 weeks from now. I will have a table out in the hall at the LAX Strategicon. It is at the Hilton, so I'll be there. Look out for me there. I'm going to be just doing more demos, live plays of this game. We, I'm on Discord, Good Days Games, Instagram. Definitely find me there. I mentioned earlier about the comic books. So after this campaign concludes, I will be introducing the first 3 comics in this The first comic, it's actually called Kamizuka. We'll have to get you a trailer for it. I'll have to get you the link for that trailer. I brought in a new character who's not. I used a new character that's not part of this particular game to help me tie in all the other characters. All of these characters that we played, they're going to have their own comic book as well. But the first book is Kamizuka, then Rebecca Jones, and the third one will be a character called Trey Force. But there is a 10-part series, and I'm going to do a campaign as well to get the first 3 comics going. And these characters I'm remaking this game into a macro game. That was the original game when I started working on this. It was called a macro. Quick story of how the micro came to be. I don't know if you're familiar with the Game Crafter.
mm-hmm.
In 2019, they ran a challenge. It's called the Mint Tin Challenge, where if you can make a game in their little Mint Tin package and put that into their contest and see if you win or not. Well, that gave me inspiration and the idea to streamline what I already had in the macro. It wasn't called macro at the time, and I made it into a micro game. So I took all of my existing assets and did a little bit of reconfiguring. It wasn't a road tile based game, wasn't tile placing, and I got that into production. So I was able to get something out instead of just keep working on something forever. And so I'm still working on what's called the macro game. It's going to be more of a linear race. It's not going to be tile placing, but it is gonna have all the characters, and the art um, is gonna mesh well with the comic books as well as the storyline. So I'm really excited for that. That is introducing the macro game in 2025, along with to me the LS edition is a little collector's edition. It's a 1,000 limited print run, and it's kind of putting a bow on the micro game.
Awesome. And Janae, do you have any streams coming up either on your Twitch or on YouTube that you want to promote?
Yeah, always. I do a lot of indie game reviews, and I have a newsletter where I talk about gaming and tech, and then I like put codes in there and stuff like that, so people can like play more indie games and stuff. And then I work with like various um, places to like give you guys some really good deals and stuff like that. My YouTube is mostly comprised of like gaming paraphernalia, like reviews, especially like gaming chairs. So if you guys are looking for a new gaming chair and want like a really nice one, definitely check out my YouTube because I I make it like easier to understand versus like centimeters and like inches. And you're like, what? Um, but yeah, also, I'm really happy to be here with Jesse and Amanda, especially because we are connecting through Dina Said So Studios, and she is super, super great. She's all about helping tabletop games get the funding that they need and get out to the community. So if you are looking to take your tabletop game to the next level, definitely hit up Dina Said So Studios.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm gonna say goodbye, and then we're gonna get ratings. So thank you to my guests for joining. This has been so much fun. We're gonna say goodbye to them, and then I'm going to go ahead and raid you out to another fun streamer. So stand on by.
I love how it just
Uh, Thank you